Okay, everyone, this is going to be, I don't know. Let's just, no need for an intro. Let's just go right into this collab on Finn, how he was misused in the sequels. And we're just going to be talking about how he needs his own movie. Maybe a little about The Mandalorian Season 2. What do you want to talk about? Like, what evidence, not evidence, but what do you have on this thing with Finn being misused in the sequels?
Well, for starters, I just want to say that the end of Force Awakens, or during the Force Awakens, we were, and even the poster too, we were teased that he was going to be like an important character basically, and that on the poster we could see him wielding the lightsaber instead of Rey. Rey still had her staff. We saw Kylo with his, but we saw Finn wielding the lightsaber. So that obviously meant that he was going to be an important character, to me at least. And then in The Last Jedi, Rian Johnson, who directed it, was like, he basically just pushed Finn to the side and had him just defeat Phasma, and that was it.
Yeah, I feel.
And in The Rise of Skywalker, we later know that, now he's Force sensitive. So what I think should have done is that they should have revealed Finn was Force sensitive in The Last Jedi, and he had to tell everyone, and then maybe, he could have started training, like, at the same time Rey started training with Leia.
And I think, or I don't think, but there are, like, multiple clues to that we got in Force Awakens. Like, J.J. Abrams, or, like, George Lucas, not so much George Lucas, because he had, like, nothing to do with the sequels, but J.J. Abrams, all the writers of Force Awakens, they put in, like, a lot of clues that Finn was Force sensitive. Like, they really advertised and displayed that Finn was going to be like a Jedi Force user, because in the poster we can see that, like, I got the poster before the movie came out and I was like, oh, this guy's going to be a Jedi, he has a blue lightsaber, it's going to be pretty cool. And then we saw Rey as a scavenger. I was like, I don't know who that is going to really be. And then we saw them kind of switch lives, if you know what I mean. And so, or poster lives, like, to what we were expecting, they kind of switched lives, and we only saw him he only had a spotlight in The Force Awakens, really, and we saw, like, we could also hear the Force theme playing when he was first on screen, which was pretty cool. So, like, multiple, like, little clues like that could have, like, fans, big, huge Star Wars fans could have spotted, like, by first watching The Force Awakens, that, oh, yep, Finn is 100% Force sensitive. And then we were later confirmed in The Rise of Skywalker that he is basically Force sensitive.
Yeah, and another reason why I feel like he was misused is because he had the spotlight in, obviously, The Force Awakens, like you said, and then he also had that fight with Kylo, where he got sliced in the back.
Yeah.
And then in The Last Jedi, he basically was just reduced to Rey, like screaming Rey's name
Rey!
throughout the entire movie.
Rey! 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 Rey!
And to me, like, Finn had the potential to like actually be something greater than that. I feel like that if he was revealed to be Force sensitive in the Last Jedi, maybe, like, either Phasma could have known, and they could have gone into, like, some sort of conflict, and then she could have told Kylo, and then they would try to pull him back to the First Order, and then maybe in doing that, him and Phasma could have gotten into this fight where she would use
the Force.
where she could have used, like, how he was taken into the First Order to try to pull him back, and, like, she could have said that, or, like, something along those lines, basically.
Yeah, and so we're seeing like a lot of like productions from now to like 2022, 23, you know? And so after all like the Kenobi series, Cassian Andor series, Bad Batch series, Mandalorian season 3 possibly, I want to see them create one more movie and one more show. So the movie, so we saw in the holiday special we saw, I think it takes place 5 years after Rise of Skywalker, not sure though, but let's just say it takes place 5 years after Rise of Skywalker. Finn is being trained by Rey, and then, you know, all that weird stuff with Rey and stuff, and then she finds the crystal, time travels, all that stuff, and it's a Lego movie, and I don't want them to continue Finn's story as a Jedi in a Lego movie, if you know what I'm talking about. So, I want them to create one more, it's not going to be a Skywalker saga, because we already finished that, so I want them to create a completely new movie. It's going to be like Solo and Rogue One. It's going to be a side story. It's going to be a sequel to the Skywalker saga. We're going to have Finn's story continued. We're going to erase the holiday special, or Star Wars is going to erase holiday special from canon or Legends or whatever it's in, and then we replace that with what actually would happen, with how Rey trains Finn, and then he gets a lightsaber like midway through the movie, kind of like Darth Vader's story in the Darth Vader comics, but Finn's story, you know, like we'll kind of see like a backstory, like you were saying with the fight with Captain Phasma and Finn, like Captain Phasma tells Finn his backstory on how he joined the First Order, so we may see some backstory on how he joined the First Order in that movie, and then we also just see how he gets trained, and then like I said, gets his lightsaber midway through the movie, and then end of the movie is like a major lightsaber fight with whoever the villain is, you know, maybe like Kylo Ren. No, I'm just kidding. No, not Kylo Ren. But that kind of leads me to the next thing that I want Star Wars to make is a Star Wars, alternate reality Star Wars TV show. Like every few episodes is a different reality, and one of the realities is gonna be where Kylo Ren doesn't die in the Rise of Skywalker, kills Palpatine and Rey, gets control over the fleet, kills Palpatine and Rey, and then destroys the Resistance, which is going to be a pretty dark reality, but destroys the Resistance, and then keeps Finn alive and tells him his backstory, as you were saying, and then Finn, and he also like uses the Force and like not tricks Finn's mind, but makes him join the First Order again and the dark side. And then we see Kylo Ren train Finn, and that would be so cool if we could see Kylo Ren training Finn, and Finn like special stormtrooper armor with the red blood mark, the hand blood mark that we saw on his helmet in The Force Awakens opening shot. His friend gets killed, and he has the same helmet restored, and then some super cool armor with the red lightsaber, and just Kylo Ren training Finn for like a few episodes, and that would be super cool to see. And we also saw Darth Vader train in canon and Legends. You can see stormtroopers with red lightsabers, and what Palpatine did was he tried to find stormtroopers that were force sensitive in the Empire, and then tell Darth Vader to go and train them into Sith for like a side project in Legends. And so you can see stormtroopers with red lightsabers, and I would want to see Finn with the red hand blood helmet with the red lightsaber trained by Kylo Ren. which would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And with Finn, obviously, being force sensitive, he, in the holiday special, he was trained by Rey. We could learn who his parents are, because obviously he can't have just, I've been like just randomly gotten force sensitive. He has to have like someone in his ancestors or someone in his lineage that is force sensitive. And a lot of people are saying that it could have been Mace Windu.
Yep, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, and a lot of people are saying that, and then just a lot of people are saying that it could have been Mace Windu, but we're not entirely sure. So I would love to see I would love to hear or like see his backstory, and then also when what's it called? When in the Rise of Skywalker, he says to, I forgot who it was. I think it was the other Rogue Stormtrooper girl. That
I don't know her name. She's just like she's a side. No one really cares about her. Yeah.
So he basically just says, she's like asking, how do you know? And he's like, a feeling. And maybe maybe she's like, what? Because you could see it in her face. And then that leads me to believe that maybe they could have, because they could have been stormtroopers together too.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, do you know what's crazy? Do you know what I just thought of? What happened to that girl in the holiday special? What happened to that rogue stormtrooper in the holiday special?
Yeah.
Like every character that was introduced, every new character that was introduced in the Rise of Skywalker, I don't think we saw any of those in the holiday special. Wait, so that must mean... Wait, no. But then Kylo Ren's dead. Okay, no, it takes place after Rise of Skywalker. But that's crazy. Like, we don't see any Rise of Skywalker characters in the... Oh, wait, no, we see Lando.
Yeah, Lando.
Oh, we do see her. Never mind, dude. I remember now. She was with Lando. Bro, I don't have good memory.
And then, obviously, and then I think that's it.
For the collab?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't have any more points to cover.
Okay, I guess same as well, because I wasn't really prepared for this collab, but yeah, that is pretty crazy. Finn is very misused. And like the big question was like with after Force Awakens, after the sequels, after every movie, people were asking, who are Rey's parents? Who are Rey's parents? And then no one was asking who are Finn's parents. Who were Finn's parents? So now we're asking, who's Finn's parents? Like, who is Finn's parents? Like, no, I haven't heard anyone ask that question. So that could be Mace Windu. Could be Mace Windu. Could be could be anyone. Like, it has to be someone force sensitive, unless it's like Anakin, where he was created by Darth Plagueis. But yeah, he could be. Oh, what if Finn was created by Snoke? Dun dun dun.
Oh my.
Dude, I need to make a video on this. What in the world? What if he was created by Snoke? Holy cow. I'm just realizing that. So we obviously...
That would be crazy if he was actually created by Snoke.
Yeah, so we don't know. We have no clue at all, other than Mace Windu. That's our only prediction. But we have no clue. We have no confirmations on who Finn's parents are. So if in the Finn movie, or I don't know if there even will be a Finn movie, but let's just say there's a Finn movie, and then it's like where Rey, she was looking in the mirror, and then there were no parents. What if that's like for Finn, but then it shows Snoke, and then it's like Darth Plagueis, where Darth Plagueis created Anakin instead of Shmi, Shmi Skywalker, but then Snoke created Finn, and it was meant to that Finn turned on Rey, and then he created the First Order again, bro. Dun 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 dun.
That's a crazy theory. We should definitely do a video about
Oh
it.
my gosh, I'm just realizing this, bro. This is crazy. Okay. Okay. Yep, okay. I'm just like shooting this theory out into the horizon. Snoke created Finn, and Snoke is technically Finn's father since he created Finn. So yeah, Snoke is Finn's father. That's what I'm saying. Hands down.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.